Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to He Say, She Say.
Hello, hello, hello.
Tonight we got an interesting show for you, and tonight there's a theme. Tiana and I don't want to be associated with the opinions that we're about to put out here, so both of us have on our
Not at all.
sunglasses.
That's right.
Tonight
Shade.
we're gonna talk a little bit. Well, it depends on what type of feedback we get from y'all. We're gonna talk a little bit about strong woman, specifically. Reason being, I hear. I'm gonna tell you the genesis of this topic. Tiana and I were going back and forth via text sometime last week, and that word has been used and thrown around so much, and I'm unable to get a grasp on what it means. So tonight we want to get a working definition. We implore the ladies or men to call in. The phone number is 301-278-1293 and lend your opinion on this strong woman thing. And I need to throw out the question whether or not it's an epidemic. And whether or not
an epidemic. Why does it have to be something wrong? See, the fact that you feel like it's an epidemic, thank you. The fact that you feel like it's an epidemic already showed you think something's wrong with the woman calling herself strong. So that's the problem I have.
You have a problem with me
having a problem with the woman calling herself strong.
Okay. And if anybody else has a problem with me, get it out tonight. Get it off your chest. Call in 301-278-1293. But in the meantime, I stumbled across an article in the Huffington Post. It's titled, "What It Means to Be a Strong Woman." Now, for the most part, the article was fluff and I didn't find it very helpful. But this young lady who wrote the article, who was 28, went through her progression as a strong woman. And I'm going to read a few excerpts from it. "When I was in elementary school, I thought it meant being picked first for kickball, even though I kicked like a girl. When I was in middle school, I thought it meant playing basketball and volleyball and softball and running track. I thought it meant liking video games and heavy metal and acting more masculine than feminine. When I was in high school, I thought being a strong woman meant going shot for shot with my male friends. I thought it meant guarding my virginity, or at the very least hiding the fact that I had lost it." Sound familiar? No? "When I was in college, I thought it meant experimenting sexually with conscious fluidity. I thought it meant answering questions in class, but not too often, and not with too much conviction. I was told it meant refusing to shave my armpits or legs, if only to fight patriarchal society views of femininity." So forth and so on. So this young woman was confused, like most of y'all are confused, with this strong woman designation. And I'm really interested to see why.
I think, first of all, I believe I think whatever makes a woman feel strong is personal. I don't think everyone feels strong for the same reason. There are women who feel strong because they have children, they had to raise children by themselves, or they went to school and had to put themselves through school. There's all sorts of reasons why a woman could feel strong.
I understand that. That I'm actually very clear on.
So what's the problem?
I understand that it's a subjective thing.
Right.
But it being subjective by you holding a subjective definition, that means it's subjective to me as well, right?
Explain that to me.
Your definition of a strong woman, whatever it is, each woman's definition of a strong woman may vary. The fact that you espouse outwardly and openly that you feel the need to call yourself a strong woman, I run from that.
So you have a problem with women proclaiming and saying it out loud? Like, you don't want women to say out loud that they're strong?
I don't really want women to say a whole lot out loud, but yeah, no, there's no need to say that.
What's wrong with claiming something?
If you're strong,
if you feel strong, why?
Can I see it though? Can I see that you're strong?
Of course you see it.
Can I see it?
But you're not going to recognize what we deem to be strong. You know what I mean?
So you're trying to tell me to look? Hey, look at me. I'm strong.
No, it's not. Hey, look at me. It's hey, I'm letting you know.
So how do we quantify that? You got bench press numbers to back that up or something?
Why do you have to have bench press?
Do we need a women's combine?
Why do you have to have some type of measurement? If a woman is
wait, hold on.
Then why is that a problem? You want to measure it by some way. why do you need to measure it? Why can't it just be black or white? I'm strong because of whatever it is that she feel like she has accomplished, whatever it is that she feel like she has gotten through, whatever it is that she feel like she has achieved. You know what I mean? In order for anybody to feel strong, they had to have accomplished something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if a
I don't
woman
necessarily agree with that, but yes.
why not? That's where you get your confidence from.
That's
To me, the
that's
word
where it should
strong
come
is
from.
another word. I mean,
That's
it's
where
just
it should
another
come
word
from.
for confidence. It's
Do
the
me a
same
favor.
thing.
Do me a favor. Lean a little bit forward.
Whatever.
You want a pat on the back.
Whatever.
That's what I get out of the whole strong
That's
woman thing.
not.
Go ahead and lean forward. Let me pat you on the back.
Okay. Well,
You want to add a boy for getting through whatever you got through?
Stop it.
Because we all
Okay,
we all been through
point.
something, right?
Yes.
So you're asking me, why do I need to measure it? Why do you need to measure it? Why do you need to proclaim it?
I think women have to remind men sometimes. I do.
What are you reminding me of?
You motherfuckers, y'all forget.
We forget what?
You forget how much that women do. And how much women are capable of being and doing.
I think men know that women are capable of all.
Reminded.
I think men know women are capable of everything, though.
Then why can't you, like, you know? I think if men,
why can't I like?
I
you
think
know
if
what?
men probably said it more, maybe than the women you're talking about wouldn't have to.
It's no. It's not the women I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all
it is
do
the women.
this.
It is the women that you're talking
about. This is the thing y'all like to do.
It is the women that you're talking about.
I've never understood it, and that's why the genesis of the show. I had a long discussion with a coworker of mine, and she was telling me she's a strong woman. Matter of fact, she was talking about something, and people attach themselves to language, right? And the term strong woman kept coming up and coming up to the point where I said, hold on, why do you keep feeling the need to tell me you're a strong woman? And she's like, I am strong. I've been through. And I don't know too many of us who walking around out here. It's like, to me, and in fairness, I have the same problem with guys calling themselves a real man. Because in my mind, a man is just a man, right? And every man has to walk his walk. And we may not agree with how he's walking his walk. He might have went through some hardship, and he might have folded under the pressure.
But I think people use those particular types of terms
to pat themselves on the back.
No, sometimes it's just a way of just explaining who they are without going into detail.
What?
Meaning, if a man says to you, "I'm a real man," there's a reason why he feels like he's a real man. I don't, whatever his reason is. But that's the only time people really use those terms, if they just really want to express who they are without giving the detail of who they are.
I'm actually understanding what you're trying to say to me. It just doesn't make sense, the outward action of going through that. If you can't tell I'm a real man, me telling you,
but what if no one
is that
knows
the selling point?
You? So what if you're having a conversation with someone that don't know you?
I'm not going to tell them a real man. What's that going to do for you? Because if me telling you a real man can convince you I'm a real man, I'm gonna skip the real man thing and tell you some other things because you that easily convinced.
Right.
Shouldn't me being a real man take more than me just saying it?
So maybe people say it because they feel challenged.
I think people say it to prop themselves up. I don't see any other way to say it.
Because
what's understood doesn't have to be said. I can see a woman's strength without her telling me she's strong.
Not always.
I feel like if you're telling me you're strong, you're about to show me you're strong at some point, because it means enough for you to say that, right?
Okay.
So if you and I are interacting on an interpersonal basis and you feel the need to tell me that you're strong, I'm sure at some point in our dealings, you're going to show me that you're strong. It's probably going to be over some BS too. No, I'm just saying, you're going to pick whatever our discussion is, you're not going to cave in on it, because in your way, you have to show that you're strong. Right? Because, and I understand societal pressures. You know, women feel like they have to show that they're strong, but I think everybody, the understanding is that women are strong. That's the understanding. That
so then, if you feel that way, why do you believe there are so many women who have to say and remind, because that's what I think it is, remind people that they are strong? There's so many articles about it. So many, you know what I mean, memes about it. I mean, women have been saying it since forever.
What's forever?
I'm gonna say probably
Like a
since
generation,
the
you think?
60s. Yeah, probably since the 60s.
You gonna ask me?
When women had to be strong, when women had to go out there and fight and actually, y'all ain't. Come on now, men have been lazy for the past 20 motherfucking 30
Only 20 years?
Man,
Only 30?
men have just finally, in my opinion,
Finally
starting to get your shit together.
Really?
Our generation, the 30s and the 40s, is trying to undo what our parents did. Those us 80s babies and 90s babies and 70s babies. Our parents, they was fucked up.
Speak for yourself.
Whatever.
Yeah, my parents were fucked up. Can't you see the son they got?
In what way? Whatever. We all got some issues from that generation.
No, not me though.
Yeah, okay.
I
You believe that.
I got an issue with you.
Whatever. You can have.
I got an issue. The issue I got from that generation.
Issues with me.
All the issue I got from that generation is this strong woman crap.
Exactly. So what?
It's stupid.
It's not stupid.
It's divisive.
It's just that you
hold on phone. I'm so glad because I don't want to talk to you any longer. Good evening, caller. You're on the phone with Tiana and Mark.
Hey, what's up, Peace?
Hello.
I just had to run in with a strong black woman.
We don't know who's talking.
Darnell.
You don't need to know who calling. Tiana.
Hey, caller. What we're gonna do is hang up, call back, and then if you can call back like in 3 minutes while we get this worked out. And then I'm gonna go back to cussing Tiana out without actually using curse words. You're gonna add the reason the strong woman thing came on is for exactly what has happened.
Which is what?
Women are more likely to do better financially and less likely to get married, right? So what did you do immediately in this discussion? Well, not immediately. It took you 5 minutes. No, actually, it took you 10 minutes. I congratulate you.
Then your point doesn't even make any sense.
No. Let me finish. Okay. It took you 10 minutes to play the strong woman angle and compare it to men, right?
Okay.
So that's the reason that they're a strong woman.
I mean, I only did
to
that
play
because,
men against
because you're challenging.
Challenging the only reason you did it is the only reason you did it is because it's natural to do.
Only because you challenge a woman's strength. Like, why do you feel the need to challenge?
Okay, so what's the opposite of strong?
Weak.
So by you saying you're strong, you're trying to say that you're not. I'm sorry. I'm next to you. I can't hear you.
No.
What are you saying no to, though? You keep saying no. What are you saying no to?
I see your point.
Right.
But I don't know.
Because I illustrated it.
Yeah, I see your point.
So you feel the need to make a point that you're not a weak woman. You're a strong woman. Strong woman a lot of times means single woman. So I think
married women don't proclaim to be strong.
Better not do it in my house.
But that's because your woman's handpacked. It's different.
That's a foolish. That's stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
That would just be dumb.
No.
That's for outside the house. No. That is purely for outside the house.
It's not dumb.
Why would you proclaim? What type of strong woman? Okay, so what strong woman BS would be going on in the house?
When a woman just wants to express how she feels,
she better whisper on the phone to her friends with that strong stuff.
See, there's no point. That's what I say. You can feel the way that you feel because you're not the atypical man. You're different.
I'm sorry.
You're different. You really are.
No,
you are super masculine.
No, I'm not.
You are a caveman.
Yes,
you are a woman hater. Yes, you are. You sing all those songs. That's who you are. So I understand your position, but you need to understand that all men.
What songs am I? I'm singing songs all of a sudden. Hold on.
You do.
Hello, I'm singing songs tonight. This is Mark. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, it's Jenna.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Let me make sure I got my connections right here. Hello?
Hey, it's Jenna.
Oh, man. And I bet this was a good one, too.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, guys. We're having some technical difficulties. Yeah. And I blame it on Tiana, because Tiana came here late this evening, y'all.
I did. I showed up.
She was a little bit late. But
Mark just had to let y'all know that. I mean, nobody wouldn't have never known that had you not said that.
You just called me a caveman.
Because you are. He-Man woman hater.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, okay.
It's no longer
Right.
He-Man woman
No,
hater.
oh, now,
and by the way,
now you didn't change
and
it.
by the way, if you guys aren't doing anything in the 10 o'clock hour,
the He-Man Women Haters Club.
It's the He-Man gang.
The He-Man gang.
Formerly known as the He-Man Women Haters Club. But trust me, as you can tell,
so
we
now
don't hate women. We lean in. We lean in here. Hold on.
Now you can understand why he is the way that he is.
Why am I the way that I am?
He is a He-Man woman hater.
And how am I though?
You're a woman hater.
What benefit would it be for me to hate women?
I don't know. You call yourself a woman hater.
Well, it's actually a definition. If you can look up the definition.
I know,
of
but you can tell me.
You can look up the definition of He-Man woman hater.
I'm not.
Anyway, we're getting way off topic. Okay.
You should have brought up this whole damn strong women topic.
No. We're about to be done with it because I'm really I'm tired of you already. I am. Unfortunately.
Whatever. This your topic.
It was my topic. I no longer want to do that. What we're gonna do here?
What's the number? Somebody wants to tell somebody the number.
Oh, the number is 301. What is that again?
I don't know. Try.
Darnell, is the phone working? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to take a commercial. We're going to see if we can get this phone situation worked out. I don't know that we'll be talking about this very much longer because we'll let you guys decide whether or not. If you guys want to call in and talk about it, I think we're going to move on a little bit. We're going to take a break because Tiana has really worked my nerves.
Whatever. You worked your own damn nerves.
First of all, she does not have an answer.
Whatever.
For what a strong
I gave
woman
you an
is.
answer. Just
no, you said it's going to be different. You never told me what your definition of a strong woman is.
We didn't gone back and forth. I don't know what it is else that you want to hear.
What is your definition? Okay, before we go away, I'm going to sum up my point. Strong woman is an easy piece of propaganda that you guys can attach yourself to. Human beings attach themselves to language, and women always need some cheer. They need a cheer squad behind them, and that's why Beyonce's popular. And whatever it is, y'all need some anthem to make you feel good. A strong woman is that, right? Independent, strong. If you put strong black woman in it, it's gonna be a whole lot of BS coming after that. And that's it. Is there anything you want to say before we go to break, Tiana?
Nope, we're going to go to break.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to break. And when we come back, hopefully the phone is working. If you want to call in and cuss me out, I have officially checked out for the evening. So call and talk to me.
You stupid.
We're back after a long halftime break.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Tiana and I went and we came to an agreement. And the agreement was that I'm right. She's changed her outlook on the idea of the strong woman and has decided within herself that she will no longer espouse the strong woman stuff and just be a woman.
Yeah, no, that's not even hardly true.
Why not?
But carry on.
No, listen.
What?
Serious question here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think labeling yourself or the labeling of oneself, I'm gonna ask you to do something which you don't like to do too often, pan out, right? And think women as a whole. Do you view labeling yourself as a strong woman is beneficial? Oh, here comes the phone. And I wish. We're having problems with the phone line, y'all. We're gonna try this one time here, but never mind. Missed the call.
Yeah, we may not be able to get your guys' call tonight.
And I really wanted your input. And we do apologize. But if you can comment and Tiana could possibly read the comments, that'd be one way you can get what you want to say in. Because I don't think, and I really was interested to hear women's point of view on this, because I don't think you guys want Tiana speaking for you, do you?
They don't, because I have my own personal.
What's up? You're on the phone. It's Mark.
Can y'all hear me?
I heard something back there. Who is it? Yo, what up?
Okay. So this is Jenna.
Jenna, what's up?
Okay, this is my thought on the strong woman thing.
Yes.
So suffrage movement, women were trying to get the right to vote. They were just viewed as breeders, homemakers, husband pleasers, profiles.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Vote to, their view and value before they get the right to vote.
Right.
Was just an add-on to the husband.
Right.
So to get the right to vote, they had to sell that propaganda, Mark says,
That's what it was.
that they could handle the right to vote,
Right.
the responsibility. So in comes the civil rights movement. People don't believe that black women, black men are of the same value. So they just adopt the strong and add on black. Black woman, black man. Enters the 80s and 90s. The black man is now the Rolling Stone,
Mm-hmm.
baby daddy, or just absentee. So the black woman doesn't want to feel pity, or be pitied upon or feel bad. So she's like, I got this. I don't need a man to help me make my family. I don't need my job to value me as a valued employee. I'm a strong black woman. And that's just to remind other people, I don't need your pity. I got this.
Um. Again, do you feel that that's beneficial or has been beneficial?
I'm not saying it's beneficial or not, but I think, Mark, you had it note, the note ahead. It is propaganda. Because the theme of propaganda is say it over and over and over. Someone's going to believe it. And it's good for certain situations, other times, not necessary.
I think if I were to espouse being a tough guy, I think I'm wearing it on my sleeve and I'm putting myself in a position over and over and over again to prove it. So if that's what you believe and that's what you espouse, at some point you're gonna have to prove it. You're daring people to ask you to prove it. So if in a fast food restaurant your order isn't how you like it, you're probably gonna go off, as opposed to dealing with it in an amicable way. I just don't see where it's beneficial.
What I'm saying is there's a difference between men and women. Mars and Venus, that whole thing.
Say again?
There's a difference between men and women.
Yes.
Mars and Venus.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that men have always had the upper hand, the leg up, and all that stuff. The women have always had to fight to have the same value as a man. Even today, women aren't paid the same as men. So you have to walk in there and say, I am as strong as they are. But it's not intended to be a confidence booster for, say, me. It's just something that's been embedded in our psyche because we were told, let's remind people sometimes you are strong. It's not a confidence.
Okay, so I'd like to back up a step and talk about women not earning as much as men, and that is unfortunate, and that's been going on for a long time, and I don't know how soon that will be amended, but they're trying to work on that. But you do realize that was in place because a lot of times men were in the conventional household. There was only one male working, and around the time with the feminist movement and the civil rights movement, where women entered the workplace in masses, it was only one breadwinner, only one income going in the house. So he had to make more. So if you entered the workforce voluntarily and you didn't necessarily need to work, you were not going to get.
I'm gonna put you on pause just for a second.
Yeah.
I don't think women.
I don't think that's it either.
Working in the workforce, because women just had different types of jobs. Most of the jobs that they had were domesticated.
Okay.
So my grandmother, who spent part of her time as a stay-at-home wife because she had 11 children, and then she spent a lot of time also working as a domesticated worker, meaning she was cleaning people's houses, or what have you. So women have always been in the workforce. We never left the workforce ever. We've consistently been making money since they've been whipping us. So I don't think
You
we
talking about the
just
black
all of
women?
a sudden, yeah,
I don't.
black
I think
women. I
she's
don't think we
right.
all
I
of a
also
sudden
think that
got in
it's
the workforce.
the
We've
whole
always been
HR
there.
rule of not
It's just that our
having.
jobs changed because of education.
Um,
But there's also the fact that they have that rule at your job that says you can't talk about your pay,
right,
which is totally, it's illegal because there
right.
are union rules out there in the federal government that said they can talk about pay. So when they came up with that rule back in the day, that was a way for them to sneak and get over.
Of course,
But now that it's a federal law that you have to, or the employees can talk about pay, people want to be paid equally.
of
And so
course.
that's how it's going to catch up.
But I mean, that's going to take time, though, right? I mean, it's not going to happen tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I mean, the baby boomer age has about another 5, 10 years left before they're out of the workforce.
Right,
And the millennials are going to take over at 35% of the workforce.
right. Now,
And they are fairly educated.
right now, to back up on Tiana's point about the workforce, you were talking specifically about black people, and when the feminist movement originally started, it was white women. They powered that. So that's the example that
But
actually moved
I
policy.
think they empowered that, but what that did for black women who were already in the workforce is just that empowerment gave black women other opportunities to get into different aspects of the workforce.
Right,
Different,
right.
you
And
know,
when they
because
entered,
black women were probably domesticated workers or probably school teachers.
right,
You know what I mean? That was, but they were still part of the workforce.
right. But
They've always
I
been
was talking about
working.
women in general. Jenna,
Yeah, I'm here.
thank you for calling, sweetheart.
I don't.
All
I
right,
think
bye-bye.
you're the only one that's
All right,
speaking
bye.
in general. Unfortunately, I don't even think Jenna was speaking in general.
What do you think she was, Jenna? What you
She
think
was speaking from a black woman's
from a black
point of
woman?
view.
Well, you can
Yeah,
only
she was.
offer a black woman's perspective.
Right.
I
So, but
understand that,
then you can't.
but when you're
Then
talking
how you?
about
Then how can you ask a question in general if you're asking a
if we're
question from
talking
a
about
black woman?
historical, I'm talking about the historical aspects, and I'm talking about policy, right?
Hmm.
So when the feminist movement started, okay, let me. I guess I got to give the whole history on it, which probably
Well,
should
no,
take a
you don't
couple
have
minutes.
to give you.
Well,
You
okay,
feel like explaining the whole history to explain
I
yourself.
don't want
Then
to
go
explain,
ahead.
not to explain myself, but in this country, and it's not exactly linked to what we're talking about, but the feminist movement, a lot of the propaganda was pushed by the CIA. Okay, the reason being, the original premise was at that point the only way the federal government can make money, the only means that they have is by taxing. At the time, 50% of the population was all they could tax, which was mostly male workers. So by entering women into the workforce, they could serve two purposes. They could break up the home. They can get control of the kids earlier because the kids would be out to care of their mother and in the schools, right? And they could tax two incomes. That's what happened. And Gloria Steinem, who was at the head, well, was one of the figureheads of the feminist movement. She admits this. She admitted it in the late '90s. So I mean, and if you look back and look now, and then look forward to where we are now, it makes sense because all the things that they wanted to happen did happen. So what I'm asking you, and the question that I would pose to anybody else who's listening, and I didn't want to spend any more time on this strong woman stuff, but is it beneficial? Do you feel it's beneficial now in your life? Is there anything, whether it be career, relationship, interpersonal, that wearing that weight is keeping you from? Because I feel like that's a lot to wear, to put that on. To You're strong already, but to wear the crown and say that you are, I think that's an additional weight that you don't need. That's a lot to put in your backpack.
Even in the state of what we're going through right now, you think that women need to
To what?
downplay their strength? Even right now,
Oh,
like
okay.
right now.
I can't get any more basic than to say a woman is strength. She brings life. She represents strength. That's what a woman represents. Women are made malleable, right?
But don't
They
you
can
think
easily
if
conform to
that
different
but
situations. They
if
can conform
more
to the
women
man.
really believe that, then there would not be a need to say it. So apparently there's a lot of women that
Who
feel
said
the
there's a need to
value.
say it?
that's your point that you're trying to make, is that we're already strong, so what's the point of actually proclaiming it? That's your whole issue.
I mean, it's the issue. I tried to compare it to the man thing. I don't feel a need to tell anybody I'm a real man. I'm already a man. A man is just a man. I'm not weak, strong, real. What is that? Because there will be times in your life when people would view me as weak if they want to put the label, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people might say I'm not a real man. They can say whatever they want to say. What I believe is what I believe. I'm not trying to gain any. I'm not points with you by telling you that. I just don't see. I never.
I don't know.
I just find it off-putting. I don't know if any other guys find it off-putting.
Say it only when they feel challenged, when they feel like someone is challenging their masculinity or challenging their womanhood, even challenging the womanhood. I'm not certain when they feel challenged.
I'm not certain. There's a homework assignment I would like to give you. Did you roll your eyes?
No.
Hey, somebody put the glasses back on. Within the next week, I don't know what you watch on TV.
Not a whole lot.
Do you even watch like talk shows like Today Show in the morning or whatever, something like that? Just listen to how many times. Because when I said strong woman, I purposely did not say strong black woman too often tonight. When I made a distinction when I needed to make that distinction. But strong woman comes up a lot in everyday vernacular.
I guess I don't.
And personally,
I don't pay attention to other women.
I feel. I'm sorry. You want to say that so everybody else can hear it?
No.
You have to.
Well,
say it. Okay. So I guess she just told me a secret I ain't quite hear all of it, but I think there's danger. I'm a lover of words, right? And so I'm really turned on by certain words and turned off by other. I think word choice says a lot about a person. So anytime a certain word, a certain phraseology dominates your vernacular, you better be cognizant of it and you better study it. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to call yourself strong,
so you find that why all women are saying this, not just black women, just all women are walking around.
Where do you think the whole lean in thing came from?
What lean in thing?
Oh, Jesus. You don't know the lean in campaign?
No.
Okay. It's along the lines of getting women equal pay at work and stuff like that, and
never heard
women women empowerment.
Okay.
Well,
this
was the wrong person. I'm so upset.
Because I've never heard of that.
I'm so upset. Go. I'm going to Google it for you. Yeah. Look, I'm so upset that the phone wasn't working.
Have you ever heard of the Lean In campaign?
I'm so upset that the phones weren't working because we needed other women to talk. Now, I wanted to do something, and we don't have much time. I really wanted to talk about snoopers.
I wish I could.
I want to take a complete left turn because I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. I'm done with you. In 15 minutes, I'll be done with this damn show. I'm done with the topic. I want to talk about snoopers for a second here because me and my man, Prezi Mac, president of the He-Man gang, on the way up here, was driving and we were talking about snoopers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women and men that feel the need to look through their mate's stuff.
Oh, I don't like those people.
You don't? You look like one of those people.
I'm not, but I was in a relationship with someone that snooped on everything that I did. I know what it feels like.
You've never looked in the man's stuff?
Not until he looked in mine.
Wait a minute.
Tit for tat.
Explain tit for tat.
No, seriously. I didn't start looking into his shit until he started looking at mine. So I'm like, I don't have nothing to hide. So apparently it's that whole, you must be hiding something because you paranoid that I'm doing something. You know that shit that people used to say back then. And so once he started looking through mine, I started looking through his.
Did you say licking or looking?
Looking.
Oh.
Through mine. I started peeping through it. And this was back then. This is when we didn't even have like.
Yeah.
It was like still flip phone stuff. So that's the last time I've actually been through it.
So explain it to me.
Years ago.
Explain the process because I would never do it.
Well, as far as how it was done to me.
No, not how it was done. What is the, I don't understand the logic.
I never had a desire to look until he started attacking me about things that he was finding in my phone or things that he heard. So I never had a desire to even go looking. Honestly, I never did.
So the question I have, and again, this is really bad because the phone working out, D? Okay, you guys can call in. I need an understanding of this because, and I also want to know who do we think does it more.
Men do it way more.
See now, this is where the divide comes. I guess this is
Men
why we
do it
call it
more.
he say she say because
Men snoop more.
in my mind, I would think you know what I would think women do it more, right?
Mm-mm.
Now I would say you probably won't have nearly as many men admit. I don't think that's the most masculine thing to
Men do it. Men who know it's wrong, they do it in subtle ways.
Now I know a lot of women don't see anything wrong with it, especially if they're married or they live together, and they will act like that's their like. See, this is why I liken it too. It's like it's your child has a cell phone, and I can go through the bill and check their call history and all that. But it's not.
I'm
the
not a
same thing.
snooper because 9 times out of 10, if I feel like something's not right, and if I find it, it's a wrap. Because I'm pretty sure if you already feel it, if you already have that intuition that something's wrong, and you need to kind of solidify, or you need to prove yourself right based off of what you're snooping or what you're trying to find. If I find it, then it's a wrap.
But if you feel there's something wrong, why do you have to find it?
Because you need proof. Because sometimes
this isn't a court of law. If you want to move on,
sometimes your mind do play tricks on you. Sometimes it is paranoia. Sometimes the person messed up, and you're already worried that they're gonna mess up again. It's all kinds of reasons why people feel the need to.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to He Say She Say. I'm your loving host, Mark, and you are.
I'm Jocelyn.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Are you
How
a snooper?
Are you guys?
Answer.
No one admits to being a snooper, but everyone has snooped to a certain extent. Like you checked your guy out or checked a girl out to see who they're looking or commenting on Facebook, or you put your ear up a little bit when they get on the phone with their boy, or look over her shoulder a little bit while she's text messaging. No one admits to snooping. Everyone snoops just a little bit.
Wait, so Facebook, if you're looking at somebody's Facebook page, that's snooping? I don't think that's snooping.
Not really, but if you're clocking what they're doing, if you're like, oh my gosh, you call him hot under his picture, that's you're nosy. Like,
to me, snooping is when you're going through someone's phone.
Yeah, I was thinking more along those lines.
When you're being sneaky about it. When you're being sneaky. But nowadays, social media has made snooping to a whole nother level, or cell phones have taken snooping to a whole nother level. Like, people don't let their cell phone go away. Like, 5 years ago, you would leave your cell phone in the living room, go to bed or whatever. Now you sleep with your cell phone beside you. You wake up, that's the first thing you do is check your phone or whatever.
5 years ago, they was checking the bill. You checking the bill.
That's the reason. That's the reason why they don't have the itemized bill like that.
Right.
I think anymore.
So I think everyone snoops a little bit, but I have yet to meet anyone that will admit that they actually snoop. Everyone will say, "No, I don't care. I don't look for anything."
No, I know a lot of people who've admitted to it though. They don't see anything wrong with it.
You'll find. Search it, you shall find. Sometimes you're gonna find some shit that you really don't want to find, and it causes more problems than good.
Yeah, I just never understood
the logic. For me, I'm out.
Yeah,
you can find a lot of stuff that's not incriminating, but just enough.
That's what I mean. Or it can turn into something that's bad, worse than what it is. Because you may not know how, you can find things that you just think is worse than what it is because you don't know the context, you don't know what everything is. You're just looking and you just find something blind, and that's what happens 90% of the time when people are snooping instead of just being up front, going to the person and say, "Hey, what's the deal?"
You know, and those people are creators of their own misery, and after they create their own misery, they're going to mess up yours. They're going to make you miserable. Before I let you go, Jossie.
Oh, God.
Can you answer a question for me?
Sure.
Do you call yourself a strong woman?
I call myself a woman. So being a woman, I'm strong.
Ah. You answered that. You answered that so exquisitely.
She answered the way that you wanted to hear the answer.
No. It's like I wrote it out. It's like a millionaire. I don't have to say a millionaire is rich. It's known. I think when we use the term strong, a lot of time it implies to black women. We think of strong women that's white as butch, manly. We think of strong black women as independent.
You know what I think of normally? when it comes to the black
No,
woman?
I think we think it's black. No, I believe that it's more based off of surviving. I think when black women in particular call themselves strong, it's because they believe in their hearts that they are survivors of whatever it is they had to overcome.
I think that when they say it though, that they're telling you that I don't need you because I'm strong enough to do it by myself.
No, I don't think I don't need you. I think it's a
Um,
reminder to let you know what they're capable of.
Look at
What they're
the times
capable
and the
of.
context of when women usually are telling a person that they're a strong black woman or a
It
strong
normally
woman.
is
It's
because they're
usually
being
in the context
challenged.
of
It's
I
normally
don't
because
need
they're being
someone because I'm a
challenged.
strong woman.
Even when a
You don't say I had a
man feels
great
like they
day.
feel like they're real, it's because he's being challenged and he has to remind or whatever reason. I don't know who you call it. That's the only time people say these things if they feel like they're whoever they are, that they're being challenged.
Ah, I
Okay.
I don't even know anymore. I'm so disappointed in myself for picking this topic.
Well, go snooping, Mark, and you'll find out.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh my
man, because
god.
this whole, I, I was looking for some clarity on this. I wasn't exactly
You're
certain that
never
we
going to
get
get
it,
it.
and I'm not getting it. But the snooping thing, I'm gonna say this, and any ladies out here listening, okay?
Amen.
I'm talking to you. Talk to the men.
No,
It's
you
he
need
say,
to
she
talk. Why
say.
can't you talk to the men
He say,
sometimes?
she
The
say.
men need to
Can I talk to?
learn. You
Can I
like
talk to the women?
educating the
I'm gonna talk to
women.
the
You
women.
need to educate your
The
brothers
people that need it most
too.
is the women. It's my job
No,
to teach
no, it's a
women.
lot of men that need it.
It's
So,
my
men, he's
job to teach
talking to
women.
you all too. If he
Listen,
says she,
ladies,
he's also saying he as well.
ladies.
He say, she say.
Do you? This is that strong woman stuff
No.
manifesting itself. She won't just be quiet and let me say what I gotta say. All right, ladies. In order for a man to be comfortable in a house, space, relationship, certain parameters have to be in place. If he's sharing his life with you, 97% of his secrets and all that, you have to allow him that little area of maneuverability. If everything he has to worry, like you don't want the dude to be lit. If he left the house and forgot his phone to go up to McDonald's and had to turn back for it, that says a lot about you.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention him, but you. So
You actually believe that bullshit, and that's the sad thing about it.
Where's the bullshit?
First of all, put me in a position where I can trust you. Because if you don't put a woman in a position that she can trust you, of course she's gonna go sneaking. It's same thing with a man. If you don't put your man in a position where he trusts you, a lot of men will go snooping.
So
a woman will only go looking if you put her in a place where
only
she
go
like
looking
she
if
has
you put
to.
her in a place.
Don't no woman just sit around like, oh, I wonder what he doing today. Most women don't give a shit because they have their own lives going on.
No. Hey, hold on.
So it's the woman's fault. She has this internal issue because she decided to go through your phone. No, you put her in that position.
Hey, Darnell,
she needs to go search. Let's stop playing.
Can we get Queen Africa over here to stop this joint? This strong woman stuff is going too far.
Tripping. You are.
How am I tripping? How am I tripping?
You tripping. I just told you how you was tripping.
Listen, okay.
It's the woman's fault that she's insecure. That's why.
When did I say fault? I didn't even say fault. I was blaming on her though. I ain't say fault. So look, if I was blaming on her, I didn't get a chance to say fault. Don't put words in my mouth.
Whatever. So I beat you.
I was in the process. I was never gonna say fault.
Whatever.
I was in the process of explaining it. What's
oh
a man
my
supposed
god!
to do?
I have a headache.
What's the you?
I have a headache.
Why you think I'm wearing sunglasses?
I took mine off because I needed to see the BS clearly.
What?
Yes.
Listen, man, I'm gonna finish this damn show if it kills me, and never again. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this show, I hope you got a good because this is the last time she will be sitting to the left, to the right of me. I promise you that.
Whatever.
There's something I wanted to say regarding the whole respect thing. Now, you're talking about trust. A lot of y'all have been through situations prior that make it hard for you to trust. A lot of y'all listen to your friends and what happened with their relationship. So y'all try to nip that shit in the bud so it don't happen to you. And you start looking, and you're looking for basically your misery. Just let
a man be an asshole. Just let a man just do you wrong without taking any type of precautions. Don't pay attention to shit. Just
Pay attention.
Be oblivious.
See, first of all, you lied. You lied earlier. You lied. And I'm gonna tell you where you lied. Once you guys get a man, you ain't got no lives. Y'all don't go nowhere. You spend half your time being our parole officers and clocking us where we come and where we go.
That's not true.
What is it? That's not true?
That's not true.
So you.
I know a lot of women who have husbands and boyfriends and they got lives.
Doing what?
Whatever they want to do.
What do they want to do?
Whatever they want to do.
Follow behind their man.
Whatever they want to do.
Please. I'm so done. Listen. I apologize for the way. I'm going to apologize.
Did you just turn your back on me?
Look, I want to look at this. I want to look over here. So listen, right? Listen.
He's so through.
Listen.
He's so through. Look, we're going
Tiana.
We're going to do the rest of the show while our back's turned.
There's not much time left in this show. Okay, listen. Tiana means well.
Whatever.
And some weeks, Tiana isn't as animated as this week. And I didn't have a vision for this strong woman talk, but believe it or not, she made my point for me tonight. It took her to the last 10 minutes of the show. But
foolishness.
My final summation of this whole strong woman thing, and this is one person's opinion. If you're gonna espouse being a strong woman, I automatically think that you're gonna prove to me early on, because early on you don't want things to get out of hand. You want to set the template for the relationship. Somewhere, somehow, it's important enough for you to proclaim it without you being challenged, because that comes up a lot.
Well, I don't know those women. Well, you're only talking to those women.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
No, don't ask me no more questions. Go
ahead. I was done with you now.
Hey,
No,
you can't be done with me and all of a sudden pick it back up again. No, you got 1 minute. You better get your final.
Okay, so listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
If me and you have an argument.
Oh my God, you really about to ask me a question?
Yes.
What?
Because that's called a conversation.
Whatever.
If me and you have an argument, you're gonna tell me you're a strong woman. What the hell that gonna do with anything? No. That's not when it comes out.
No, just
if we have a confrontation.
Just don't make any reference to me being weak. Then I won't have to tell you that I'm strong.
When is someone gonna tell me? I
don't know. That's the only time people really say it. They feel like they're being challenged.
I don't know who these people you talking about.
I don't know. Anyway, back to this camera. About.
Look, I'm doing it again, and this is it.
You gonna turn his back on me again?
A lot of times, and just the summation I want to make is, I think it's off-putting. You might want to change the message. It's too aggressive,
and it makes women look masculine.
And it makes it make you come across as argumentative. That's it. And I'm sure you didn't find this helpful, because it wasn't helpful to me.
Mark just feels threatened by strong women.
Of course, that's gonna be the that's gonna be the end game, right? That's gonna be the end game.
By strong women only want to talk about this.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
No. I'll say the last thing on that one.
Whatever. No.
That's the strong woman that's a lot of strong woman justification for being by themselves. And on that
whatever. No. Oh, you saying
it. Sorry, you don't get the last word in this.
Whatever.
Because you're weak.
Whatever.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.